In this self-nip, bobbly da baba dee ba doo doo.
All right.
Field of Dreams.
I'm gonna do some Scream 5 commentary here in a WarZone. That's what I'm gonna do. So, just testing this out. I'm testing out my microphone levels here too, and checking a bunch of things out. Anyway, Scream 5. I only watched the first 10 minutes of it so far, and I just restarted it. So, anyway, that crazy song, this song, is called Veil of Chains. The band name is Celestial Cauldron. And interestingly enough, it became a real band. So, I know the gunshots probably going to be annoying, but I'm going to leave them. Just imagine we're in a real war zone here, okay? So anyway, this track that you heard is called Celestial Cauldron, or the band is called Celestial Cauldron, and the song is called Veil of Chains. I did the vocals for it, those horrifying vocals that you heard. So here we are at the beginning of Scream. There's a pretty brunette girl answering the phone as usual on her mobile phone, getting some text messages in blue and green bubbles, and her house phone is ringing. She picks it up. I think she thinks she's texting with a friend of hers named Amber. And so, of course, it's that typical voice of the Scream guy. Wait, what was your?
Oh, she got super.
Oh no, so this guy has a regular voice.
Exactly that, Charlie. Why don't you tell me what kind of group we're talking about?
So this guy Charlie's calling her anyway. Oh, so the song, the cool thing about that song, it's called Veil of Chains, and there's this AI bot on Twitter, and this AI bot, it actually creates, it's called This Band Is Not Real, and it creates fake band album covers, song titles, and band names. And so, and let me see, I'm going to look it up right now to see exactly what this is. Because it's very, very interesting how this developed, how I actually ended up doing vocals for a band that is not real. So the Twitter account is called This Band Isn't Real at AI_metal_bot. AI_metal_bot. And AI generated metal albums, band names, and album titles generated with GP-2. Album art generated with BigSleep using band plus album names. So basically they use this bot that generates the AI generated album names with something called GPT-2. GPT-2. And after they generate the band names and album titles, they feed that into another AI bot called Big-Sleep, and that creates the album art. And so anyway, my friend Robert Woods Ledoux, he's a great musician, he saw that, and then he decided that he was going to create music for it and then hand that off to me so that I could then do my vocals with it. I wonder if this microphone might be a little bit too hot. It seems like it's I'm going to sit a little closer. I don't want it to, it seems like it's getting a little bit heavy feedback. Let me turn that down just a little bit. Just a little bit right there, so if I get closer, it doesn't overload, doesn't clip too much. Anyway, so got to the point in Scream 5 now where this girl is, got the call from the guy, asked her, do you want to play a game and all that stuff already? And she's a little bit freaked out, and now he's calling her again, So far, nothing new under the sun. It's basically the same exact opening of the first Scream movie, and then the exact same thing that they did inside the movie Stab. Basically the whole thing, the same exact thing. And now he's sent her a text message. Answer the phone, bitch, because he's calling her her landline while she's on a mobile phone texting. So, and so she thinks it's her friend Amber. He's like, this isn't funny, Amber. And so this guy obviously has her friend Amber under surveillance. So, it's another way to get her to play his game. So, he wants to do trivia. Again, it's the same thing, Play some trivia. Answer the questions wrong, they die. So far, once again, nothing new under the sun. But you know what it is? It's one of those things where, for some reason, I can't stop watching it. And it's not because the girl is pretty. It's just, you kind of wonder if they're going to do something different, or if they're going to be... Like, can you imagine what would happen? What if the women in these opening scenes of the Scream movie were like some really badass, like Sarah Connor types? Or even more badass than that, just imagine they weren't scared girly types, and they actually knew a thing about self-defense, and they had like nunchucks or like a gun on hand that they knew how to use really well, and they just didn't do stupid shit. It would totally change the movie, but right now the formula, it's exactly the same. It's just asking her questions, and she's, of course, she's answering the questions correctly. This is such a setup, because she's going to answer all the questions correctly except for the last one, and then there's going to be like one little thing, like she gets half the question wrong, and so it doesn't count to him as like a full correct answer. So and there's a question she didn't know, but fortunately she's talking on her landline, and she's got a mobile device in her hand, so she was able to look up the answer and get it right. Okay. So there's that. Oh boy. It's ridiculous. How's this microphone facing? See, this is why I did this, but now, yeah, that's better. If I face this directly here. I just want to relax while I'm doing this. And not have... I'm going to lean back. I'm having some... Yeah, there we go. So I think now this is... I can be close enough to... she opened the door. He tricked her by making her think that he was going to do something else. And so he just fucking stabbed her one time real quick. And she managed to fight him off and lock the door out. Damn, she's bleeding pretty bad. So, that's... And she's got one of these apps on her phone that controls, it's like a smart app, smart security system. So, and she's bleeding pretty bad. I like her top. It's a nice salmon-colored top. It's like fuzzy. Looks comfortable. That's for sure. Looks comfortable. Oh, my back. I got some kind of pinched nerve between my shoulder blades. It's affecting the left side of my body. You know, when you do a lot of kickboxing and Muay Thai, and most of your opponents are right-handed who fight orthodox with their left hand leading, and their power shots come from their right side, and you're blocking constantly with your left side, you get a lot of damage on the left side of your body, and that's where I am in right now. Fortunately, everything is good, except I got this little pinch thing that actually began before. Well, no, after my first 52 amateur fights, I had a little bit of a hiatus, a long hiatus, really, and doing some weightlifting. I was pressing 225 pounds overhead press, but behind my head, and somehow I damaged it there, and it went away when I started getting massage therapy, and it stayed away for a while, but I re-injured it when I was in China the last time lifting, and then it got better, and then I was doing something again in the gym, and it re-aggravated it. So I've been doing some therapy for it now, and it's getting better, but I need to sit. Certain ways that I sit, it takes the pressure off of it, and I think that's like one of the best things to do is to not feel the pain, and then just keep on doing some therapy for it. So I'm doing. Damn, he's fucking her up with the knife. The police are showing up. He raises the knife up high, and then they go to the good old school Scream title on the screen. So now we've officially started. They're in Modesto, California. So I mean, I don't want to hear this music. I'd rather everybody listen to this WarZone that I'm in watching this movie. Oh man. So now there's another pretty girl who apparently works at some place here, wearing a yellow and black, works at a bowling lane. And she looks kind of similar to the girl that we saw that just got hacked up and stepped on by the slasher guy, and she's making out with some dude. I mean, of course, I know they're not the same chick, but like, I don't know why, I don't know what they're doing, but they definitely make them, they look similar. It's like the very second woman I'm seeing on the screen is similar looking to the girl that just got killed. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but let's see. How much gunfire can you tolerate? We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We'll see. Anyway, you know what I need to do? So this girl is getting a message. Wait, hold on. I wonder, is she related? Hold on, let me see.
I'm on my way.
Hold on, let me see. Let me rewind this real quick.
What? Hey. Hey. What's going on? What? Is she?
Oh, damn, she's alive. Damn, what the hell?
I'm on my way.
Holy cow. What is going on here? Alright, so, wait a minute. Okay, so who is it? We don't know yet who. Somebody in a ghost face mask. Hold on. Let's back up here. Who? Do you recognize the number? Who is it?
What's going on?
Okay, so this girl's name is Sarah,
What?
and Tara was attacked. Maybe she's supposed to be her sister.
She was stabbed.
Stabbed?
She made it through
What the
surgery, and the doctor said it went well. She's resting now. Like, I know you guys don't use that term, but
I'm on my way.
Okay, so apparently Sarah knows Tara. They're not in the best terms, but she's...
Do they know who did this?
It's probably better if you just come here.
Wes.
She said it was someone in a fucking ghost face mask.
What? Ghostface. You know what's really crazy? Does anybody know this? This has occurred to me, but it occurred to me before, and I wonder if anybody's ever asked this question. But, you know, there's a Wu-Tang Clan member named Ghostface Killer, and I'm pretty sure he came first, way before the Scream movies. And so, did Ghostface Killer get inspired by a Ghostface mask and then call himself Ghostface Killer? Was there a real Ghostface Killer that inspired Ghostface Killer and then also inspired the Scream movies? Or were the Scream movies inspired by Ghostface Killer who just decided to call himself Ghostface Killer? I don't know. Right? That's some interesting information I'd like to know. Okay, so now we have the typical model-looking students. Outside of a high school, there's a school bus in the background to let us make sure that we know that they're in school. There's a handsome, light-skinned black man talking to some people. A pretty girl next to him kissing him on the cheek. So we know that they're in a relationship. And they're outside, on some kind of recess area. When I was in high school, we had an area like that. We'd go outside during lunchtime, outdoors, grassy, sunny, because I lived in South Florida, Fort Lauderdale. So there's some, they all look like young models. They all like some beautiful people. The guys and the girls, here and they're supposed to be playing high school students. I don't know how many of them are actually high school age. I'm pretty sure some of them are not. They're all good-looking people. Then there's the kind of douchey-looking guy with a fucking hot rod with a huge... Anyway, his dope-ass car. Anyway, whatever. So he just spits at him. Does he have a mullet? That's crazy. Alright. So, I don't know. But... Okay, so so the same exact formula is going on here. And I don't know. These movies, they must be made for, the teen crowd, the young teens and the 20-somethings crowd, because they're always attacking, and that's what a lot of horror movies, it's all about the hormonal teenagers getting fucked up by all the different killers. Especially that's like the thing in some of the older kind of classic pop horror movies like Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th, where Freddy Krueger was always messing. But the thing with Freddy Krueger, I don't know, that kind of set the tone for a lot of it, because he was actually a child killer. That was like the main thing. Like, they didn't make it. That was pretty upfront. He may have been a child molester, but they hunted him down and killed him and burned him. And Jason Voorhees, his story, he was younger, and he was he was the child of somebody who he was neglected when he was at summer camp, because some, I guess, teenagers were out fucking or doing whatever the hell they were doing, and they ignored him and he drowned or whatever. And maybe they made fun of him. I don't remember the exact Friday the 13th story. Something like that. And so, I don't know, these movies are always, set around all these young kids, and they're always the target of shit. Alright, so let's see what happens. That is a badass gun. So the girl, she survived. Not only she survived, she's conscious. Hold on. What's the situation here?
Gee, it's so nice to meet you. I'm so sorry from the tree.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you for coming.
Of course.
So this is her sister?
Look at your hair. I like it.
So hold on.
These are Chad and Mindy, the twins, and Wes.
Okay, so
Used to babysit them.
Was
Oh, the girl.
Hey, where's Mom? She's stuck at a conference in London.
Okay, so they are sisters. And the girl, she doesn't look very much older than them. But anyway, she just said that she used to babysit them all. So the twins are that young, good-looking black man and the other super hot chick. She's got like big curls. She's really pretty. Like I said, all of these people are like beautiful types, model types, with the exception of like one. But they're all, and so I guess I was right when I said that the first girl who got attacked and then this very second girl they showed on screen, I said they look alike, and I was wondering if they did that on purpose, and it was because they chose two girls that maybe looked somewhat similar. And with makeup and Hollywood magic, made them look very much more alike to have them portray sisters. So, okay, so now these kids are somehow in a bar. They're drinking, but I don't think. They're playing pool at least. I don't think the alcohol was bought from the bar because it seems like somebody had a flask that they just poured a shot into somebody's glass. Watching all this drinking, and they are at a bar. I saw one of those neon signs in the background with like a wine glass with a lady sitting inside of it. You've seen those what I'm talking about. The leg, one leg is bent, hanging over the side, the other one's pointing. And anyway, so now the douchey guy who had the hot rod car shows up, and he's getting in an argument with one of the twins. He pulls out a switchblade. Of course, some bartender, the barkeep, said, "Get out of here! I'm going to call the cops." Anyway, what was I talking about? I forgot. Anyway, so one of the twins, he got into a confrontation with that guy. But now douchey guy, he's got a sleeves cut off flannel shirt. He's peeing on a wall outside. I guess it's outside the bar. And we see like a shadowy figure run by the camera, and then I wonder if is that his car somebody's in? They're telling him the car, they're facing him. They're revving up the engine. So, we'll see what happens. Probably gonna get fucked up. Somebody don't like him. That's pretty quickly. They went from, he went from zero to douche, and showed up again, threatened somebody with a switchblade, and I showed him doing another douchey thing, pissing on a wall outside. And somebody went in his car and started it up, and they turned off the lights because the lights were on, blinding him. He couldn't see, and he's looking inside his car now. Oh, somebody started it up with like a screwdriver or something. Not hot wired it, but they. Oh, Ghostface is behind him. Oh, damn. Cut him good. Just slashed him real fast. Man, how do these killers learn how to kill like that? Like with such precision. They must be, and they all do the whole thing with they grab the blade and wipe the blood off. And then they don't cut themselves. I know they're wearing gloves, but that knife is so sharp that he just swiped the dude one time on the neck. And the dude fell. So, that's, pretty crazy. So, I don't know. I don't know how they do it. What kind of training do they have? Every once in a while when I do some research about killers. No, actually, I'm lying. I didn't do research about killers except for maybe by watching Criminal Minds. And so that's the extent of my current serial killer research. Oh my goodness. This dude who just showed up looks just like the Loomis character from... Maybe that's what they're supposed to be doing. Hold on. Yeah, I guess he's supposed to look like one of the original killers from the original movie. Oh shit. That's the phone in the movie. So, the ringer we all know. What this 707 area code? I know the 707 area code. Yeah, that's definitely in the Mojave Desert because I had a really great, one of my best friends ever. She lives in that area, and the 707 is the area code in that Mojave Desert area and Ridgecrest and all that. I saw it earlier on the phone. The sister Sarah, who's the older sister, which is the one right now on the phone.
I'm right here. Come and get me.
Oh, she's being bold. I mean, oh shit, and he was right there. She just said, "You want to fuck with me? Come and get me." And he was right there. God damn. She got the chair. So at least she's putting up a fight. So she wasn't really talking that much shit. She could actually fight the girl from the 707 in Modesto, California. Like her very simple outfit she's got on. Blue jeans and a white t-shirt. Standard. But you know, if you got a body like that, you can pull it off. Oh, she ran into a police officer. Somebody tried to kill me in the break room. He immediately pulls out his weapon. His service weapon. And goes in to the break room. Okay, now she's in front of some flowers, sitting in a chair, looking traumatized with her eyes open. Now she's back with all these other kids, some of whom she used to babysit.
Where were you when all this happened?
I was watching.
Ooh, yeah. You're a solid alibi, bro.
So where were you?
I'm liking this one chick. That's the kind of look I like for some reason. But then again, there's a lot of looks I like. And my wife was definitely the most beautiful woman I have ever known, and the best person I've ever known. This chick, I'm gonna look up who she is. I'm not gonna tell you guys who she is, but I gotta look it up to see. If someone, I just wonder sometimes if people look like their characters. You know, sometimes people look completely different than the characters they look like they play in movies. Some people, but others, like for example, like Fairuza Balk, she had that dark look. You know, Fairuza Balk from The Craft, and she was also in The Waterboy. Was a love interest in The Waterboy. She, you know, looked a lot like she was typecast, I guess. Okay, so here we go. And so interesting, some of the original cast from this movie are coming back. Scream 5, 25 years after a streak of brutal murder shocked the quiet town of Woodsboro, California. A new killer dons the Ghostface mask and begins targeting a group of teenagers to resurrect secrets from the town's deadly past. Okay, so this is exactly what I was saying earlier. This is from IMDb. It says, like the original movie 25 years ago, a cute teenage girl is at home alone when the phone rings. A man wants to play a game with her. With the threat of killing her best friend, Tara's forced to play along. She barely survives the Ghostface masked intruder stabbing. Her 5-year older sister, Sam... Wait a minute, what? I thought it was Tara. Anyway, whatever. Samantha, who left home at 18 due to mental problems. Sam's boyfriend and Tara's high school friends visit her at the hospital. Later on in a bar, a guy provokes the friends and is later attacked outside in the parking lot by Ghostface. Sam receives a call from him at the hospital, and then he unsuccessfully attacks her. She later reveals family secrets to her sister. Sam contacts one of the original victims, Dewey, for help. He warns 2 other original victims, Sidney Prescott and Gail Weathers, about Ghostface being back. Who is Ghostface? How many more must die? So this is from a guy named Scott Filtenborg. All right. And that's where I'm at actually right now in the movie. That's interesting that I just decided to start looking in here. And that's exactly the point where we're at in the movie as far as that review goes, or that plot summary goes. So we basically watched the whole movie in the first 20 minutes. So the rest of it is, you know, Anyway, so what I'm looking for, though, the cast. I'm trying to see somebody in here. So, Scream. Alright, 2022. Alright, so, nothing special. There's just, the girl, Samantha, the 5-year older sister, I guess she's... where are the... What? Why? Okay. Okay, let me... trying to see where's the cast and crew and stuff. And this app is usually very easy to use. Oh, here we go. Top cast. Ooh, there she goes. Wow. In this picture, she looks just like she does in... Okay, that's her look. That's her look. I'm not telling you guys who she is, but that's her look. That's what she looks like. Alright. What the hell? Yeah, so some people that they just have, that's the look she's got. And it's a good look. So, alright. Anyway, boom, come on, blow something up. Did it hit something? There you go. Yeah, she's got a strangely sexy face. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a good look. It's natural. In all her photos, she looks exactly the same that I've seen so far on IMDb. So, so now there's just some weak ass drama going on, where, the older sister Samantha, I guess, is talking to one of the guys. I don't know who he is, but let's see what's happening.
So, sister won't talk to you. Please start getting out before next month.
We're going to talk to an expert.
Okay, so this is at the point where they're gonna go talk to an expert. Alright. Oh, there's Dewey. Kind of limping around. Damn, she is incredible. Looking. I mean, I don't know who she is. Personally. And then we see Dewey, he's watching Gail Weathers on the television. So, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to continue watching the movie. I don't know if there's going to be any interesting developments in it that are going to be way different from anything that's ever happened, but they've showed up at Dewey's house, and let's see, what are they talking to him about?
Just trying to protect my family. 5 minutes. That's all I'm asking.
Hold on, she's asking Dewey.
Sure.
Okay, hold on.
I want to stage an interview.
Yeah.
Weren't you two,
Had him for 5 minutes. Asking, he said, "I'll give you 10." Right. So what's Dewey possibly going to be able to say to them? You know?
6 months.
Did you know your dad was when you met? Express any interest in Ghostface killings?
what the hell are you talking about?
Your killer was obsessed with the stab movies, right?
survive and
Okay, so it was given them rules of how to survive stab.
never trust the love interest. They seem sweet, caring, supportive. Then welcome to Act 3 where they're trying to rip your head off.
I was with Sam in Modesto when Tara was attacked.
Let me guess, you were just in the other room, conveniently unaccounted for when she was attacked at the hospital.
Sitting Sam Elliott over here, but
Rule number 2.
I'm related to Billy.
right. Why kill the random this guy?
Oh,
That's for you to figure out. Rule number 3. This is the most important.
so she's related to Billy.
First victim always has a friend group that the killer is a part of. Does your sister have a close-knit group of friends?
Yeah. She does.
Then look for the killer there. If you can find out why they're doing this, you can figure out who's next.
Help us figure out who's behind this.
Are you kidding me? I've been stabbed 9 times. I've got plenty of nerve damage, and if I'm on a limp, you think I want to do that again?
You should have said it always goes back to the past.
Alright, well,
I'm in danger.
let's see, how long is the movie? 34 minutes? Yeah, this WarZone has been going on for 36, so yeah, that's about right. Just making sure everything's up to stab. Like that, that doesn't even mean anything, up to stab. I just said that stupidness. So, alright, well, you know, we're gonna make it through. So this movie is 1 hour and 54 minutes. At least there's a time of, maybe not the movie itself, but it says 1 hour and 54 minutes. I've already been, 35 minutes, so I got an hour and 19 minutes about left. Something like that. Yeah. So, we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Calls up, so he's calling up Courtney Cox's character. That she was running down some kind of boardwalk, jogging or running down a boardwalk, pushing a stroller of some kind. So she actually has a child, or maybe she's babysitting. Who knows? Oh boy, you just told her it's happening again. Let's look at the expression on her face. Oh, I know why, because I did rewind the movie a couple times. That's why it's not up to the time of the when I. Okay, I get it. She says I'm safe because I have a gun.
Keep my next thought. I said, promise me. No matter what you hear or what you see on the news, don't come here.
No offense to it.
Okay. So, alright. Hang up the phone already. Be safe. Of course, I mean, why would people say stuff like that?
You too, Sid.
Like you're not gonna be safe? Yeah, no, let's not be safe. Oh, well, Dewey arrived to help him out, I guess.
Guess that guy showered doesn't make you shiver.
Oh boy. All right, so it's just some boring shit. A group of the kids, a close knit group of friends are together. Somebody's mom is bringing in popcorn. Oh man, it's making me kind of fucking hungry. I should go get a snack. Some. What did they bring everybody here for? For what?
So let me get this straight. You're saying that you're the daughter of Billy Loomis and like that one of us is the killer?
The killer told me he knew my secret. He attacked Tara to lure me back here.
But then why immediately go and murder some douche nozzle that was stalking Lynn?
Why does it have to be one of us? Could one of us deputy Dewey here? Maybe he's the killer.
Offense. None taken, but what's my motive?
You got stabbed a billion times, got killed by your famous wife, and I think it's safe to say that this is this.
Well, maybe you're the killer.
Okay, typical trying to figure out who the killer is, and right away everybody's blaming each other. So.
Stumacher's sister. Stumacher?
He's Billy Loomis's accomplice. Real.
Okay. So the first three attacks are all on people related to him. Oh my
Right,
God,
so-
he's making a requel. What? Or like a sequel. Fans are torn on the term. Okay, remember the Stab movie that came out last year? That's our bad tracks, right? I actually didn't like that. Terrible taste. I
This movie is not. It's not keeping me awake or anything.
stabbing pissed on their childhoods.
Not even all the cute faces.
To make it elevated. What's wrong with the whole war? I mean, Jordan Peele fucking rules. Obviously, but that's not Stab. Real Stab movies are meta slasher whodunits. Full stop.
Not a slasher whodunit, full stop. Okay.
Is their favorite made them love
Wow.
that bonded them together. Not help anyone. Slightly fucks with them. Makes them expensive.
So
Killer.
the twin, the female twin, is really getting into it, looking all smug, like she knows some shit
You can't just reboot a franchise from scratch.
about like
It won't stand.
some philosophy about the movie.
Play flatliners, but shit doesn't work. But you can't just do a straight sequel either. You gotta do something new, but not too new, or the internet goes bug fucking nuts. It's gotta be part of an ongoing storyline, even if the story shouldn't have been ongoing in the first place. New main characters, yes, but supported by and related to legacy characters. Not quite a reboot, not quite a sequel, like the new Halloween, Saw, Terminator, Jurassic Park, Ghostbusters, fuck, even Star Wars. It
Okay,
always,
so she's a
always
movie buff.
goes back to the original. Are you telling me that I'm caught in the middle of fan fucking fiction? Not just in the middle.
Hmm.
Or the start.
Okay.
So, not to put too far away.
I don't know if I could give such a speech. Do I know that much about? Oh shit. About movies? I mean, I watch a lot of movies, but that I could just go off and tie all those things together like that. I pay attention to a lot of stuff in movies, but I don't know if I could go on and give a speech like that. Oh my god. Nah. So yeah, I'm not. It's
It's just a couple of friends.
ah.
It makes perfect requel sense.
That actually does make a
Requel.
lot of sense.
Yeah.
A requel, not a prequel, not a sequel,
Fuck this.
but a requel.
Meet you back at the motel.
Okay.
Wait. Sam, wait.
All right. So if she didn't like something, she here. All right. Well. Okay. So her father, Billy Loomis, ghost, shows up again. He's in the backseat of her car. It's not the same guy. Who the hell did they choose for this? I don't know. It's so weird. They have the same stupid looking hair. You know? I don't know. She's in the car crying because she's freaking out because she's hallucinating. Oh, so yeah, that they did say in the description of the movie that she left home because of mental problems. So these are those mental problems come to sneak up and bite her in the ass. I have a client in the morning at 9 o'clock. It's now 1 o'clock in the morning here. I am getting a little tired, which is odd considering the time I woke up. But I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that and get some sleep. So now we're in some blonde chick's house, and she hears something, and so she grabs a kitchen knife. She looks a little bit older than the kids we've been dealing with so far. She could be a mom, a parent of somebody. There's a door that's open, and she goes to and closes it with one of those standard slasher kitchen knives in her hand. Oh, who's that? Is it her son?
Safe out there, honey.
Yep.
To the point that all my friends are laughing. Yes.
Good boy.
What's for dinner?
Sushi. I was just leaving to pick it up. Oh, it gets all sick.
Okay, so one of the group of friends is his mom. She's holding a knife in her hand, and he gives it to her. So I guess everybody knows that there's a slasher running around. So, well, mom leaves. This kid who has blonde dyed hair, he's getting ready to take a shower. I think he's going to die next. I'm pretty sure he's going to die next. He's got some Axe body spray on his counter. Alright, well, we'll see. Mom's driving away. What is she driving? Is that a police car? Is she a police officer? Or is that just... She's driving by... There's a news crew somewhere. An unknown caller calls her. Alright, oh, it's the slasher. What's he saying?
I think you know, I'm a fan of scary movies and knives. What's your favorite scary movie?
I prefer animated films. Why are you doing this?
I'll tell you all about it. I'm going to turn myself in.
That's good.
And I'll tell you all about the 2 people I killed.
You've only killed one person.
By the time I see you, I'll have gutted your baby boy.
Oh boy. Oh, so she is a police officer. Okay. Alright, so she's a sheriff. I did see a police car. That's what that was. She was driving her police car, her police cruiser, go get some sushi. Is that allowed? Can you use a police vehicle to go on personal errands? I don't know. Could just be making that up. Like, that's a made-up question, because I don't know. You know, police officers do all kind of... I know a police officer who drives a cruiser to the gym, so, you know, that's a personal errand. Although, being fit, she's a narcotics officer, being fit is part of the job. I think should be. I don't think it's something that everybody kind of falls in line with. I think that it should be part of the job, right? Now she's pleading for her son's life. It's funny that they made her blonde in the movie, and she's the mother of this guy, when his hair is obviously dyed blonde. Like, it's not even trying to hide it. Like, it's like one of those blonde dyes where they purposely only dyed like the top layer, and you can see the bottom dark part, you know, sticking out from underneath, and it just looks crappy, but for some reason that's like the style. Oh shit. Damn. As she was running up to the house to run to the front door, Slasher just came out and just basically stuck the knife out and let her run into it. Oh fuck. Oh damn. He's stabbing the shit out of her. So he was going after her. I wonder if he's gonna get the son too. Damn. She is fucked up. I think from what I saw, I was watching the son, he did hear the sirens on his mom's car as she pulled up. He's probably gonna wonder where she is and is well, he just picked up his phone. His mom left him a message. Dude, he's about to open the bathroom door. See, this is the kind of shit, like, there's nothing new in the movie. Nope, he opened the door. No, but it's like, you're just watching, because it's like, I don't know, how do they make these movies so watchable? For me, at least. I don't know. Maybe you don't give a fuck about these movies, but he's looking at the front door. Walking around the house. But yeah, it's just like, I guess maybe he's pulling out some plates. He thinks he's gonna get some sushi. His mom never made it to get the sushi. Pulled out 2 saucers. He gets to put the sushi on, and 2 smaller ones, maybe to put the soy sauce on. Oh boy. I mean, this sucks. Like, it's so crazy. Like, the details though, right? Like he doesn't know, so they went through all this trouble in the movie to show that he doesn't know by watching him set the table for him and his mom to have sushi, that we know as the viewers is never going to happen. Even going into the pantry and grabbing some chopsticks and a bottle of soy sauce, and he's just setting it all up. He has no idea. His mom has just been stabbed to death at the front door. He's getting some more stuff from the refrigerator. It just gets crazy. Is that ice? Every time. This is good. They keep setting it up to make us think that the killer's going to show up behind one of these doors that occlude our view from a certain area. Which I don't know. Is he ever going to show up and kill this kid? I mean, they're showing all the details of him preparing to have dinner with or lunch with his mom. Where's the dinner? I don't know. It's pretty bright outside. The sun didn't set here until like 7 o'clock. You know. So, you know, that's of course what happens in the springtime in the northern hemisphere. The sunset is later. So, WarZone. Oh God. You may wonder why I'm doing this WarZone. This sucks, man. There are people in the world right now that are going through this noise of like constant gunfire and conflict all the time, and it really sucks. It's like you can't even have like a normal conversation or, you know, meet with friends or watch a movie without hearing the sounds of weapons being discharged. Oh shit. So he just basically locked himself in with the killer. What's he reaching for? Well, dude, I don't know, man. I wonder, how come there's nobody... And he just said fuck you to the guy. Oh, damn. I wonder, like, well, they never showed, like, nobody's ever strong enough. That is a horrible way to get killed. Good lord. They never show anybody who's, like, super fucking strong, like, that's able to fucking fight off the killer. And I wonder if there was somebody like that, would the killer know, and would the killer refrain from attacking them? You know, like, would he just leave me? Would he just be like, "Fuck that! I ain't trying to mess with this dude." And so, who knows? Who knows? This girl Sam just showed up at the house. Sees the mom being covered up underneath. So, you know, she tried to walk up to the crib, and police aren't letting her in. So, and who shows up in a red dress? I'm guessing that's Gail Weathers, played by Courtney Cox. Yep, in a red pantsuit. Wow. 25 years has passed. Is that how long it's been since the original movie? So, yeah, man. Okay, well, so far, I mean, there's no real, like, awesome twist. Dewey shows up. She spots him. He's somehow able to get past the police lines. I guess maybe because he's a former police officer. Maybe he's investigating. Gail Weathers runs up to him. Oh, she hits him. What's the drama?
Look good. You still writing?
No time.
You're always happiest when you're writing.
Alright, so they're catching up. It's no big to do.
It's a good story, could you?
You idiot, Dewey. I'm here because I was worried about you.
Ooh, she was worried about Dewey.
Producers wanted you. 90% is because of you.
I feel 90% better.
Don't be so sensitive.
Since when did you care about my feelings?
Does he have a gun on his hip?
Let's not pretend I'm the one who ended things.
Oh boy. So now it's just some silly drama that I don't know if I really care about it. So he retired. Doesn't have a uniform, but it looks like he's carrying a gun on his right hip. Oh no, I'm so getting tired. There's nothing really. Oh gosh, I wish I could stop this and go check for something to eat. I think I gotta do that. I think I have to pause this and I think that's what I need. I'm feeling a little hungry, and I think it's a good time for me to yeah, because I can pause this. It would be a first. The WarZone's still going to be going on, but I'm not going to leave you with just gunfire. I mean, although that's probably the thing that you're hearing the most, because I don't know how this balance is going to come out. I know what it sounds like in my headphones, but anyway, we'll see. Pause the movie, pause the recording of the podcast, and then let me dig around and see what there is to eat, and come back, and yeah, because I think there's like some kind of hummus dip or something like that. So I might go for some of that. That might be all right. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So yeah. Peak the time. Oh shit! As my headphones dragging the microphone. Good lord, does that have to happen? I'm gonna pull my fucking microphone off the table here. I'm gonna do that. Oh, my shoe. My foot is wrapped around a cord. How'd that happen? How do these things happen? Like, how do knots happen in cords? Alright. Alright, so, yeah. Oh boy. Go, Gadget Warzone. Okay, so let me put a pause to this. Pause the movie because nothing's happening right now. It's garbage. Okay. Alright. What the hell? Alright, so it's hard getting food in a war zone. But, there is food. Fortunately, I got that. It's all just smashed chickpeas. No. So the girl, Tara, whatever her name is, who got originally attacked in the beginning of the movie, is in a hospital. She hears something, I guess, and she gets into a wheelchair, rolling around a dark hospital. Or She's still at the doorway to her hospital room when her phone starts to ring. She looks back, decides not to answer it. What got her into that shit in the first place? Oh, it's her sister calling. Maybe to warn her? So, is she... She gonna get away with it this time? Oh, shit. The police officer working security is fucking dead. As Dewey and her sister rush to the hospital, I guess. Damn. These killers don't give a fuck, man. Oh. Is he looking for his gun? His gun gone? Yeah, I don't know. This is too bad too many people in the world are really like this. That people have no training. Which really sucks. And like no psychological self-defense, nothing. I feel so bad that so many people in the world are just so running around so scared. Not only because they don't have self-defense training, but also because we live in a world where it's scary. That shit is necessary. Oh shit! A friend showed up, and she got freaked out by him and hit him with like a phone, like a landline. And then Ghostface showed up. The friend gets pushed to the side. So why is Ghostface coming back after her? I mean, being that we found out that Sam, her older sister, is the daughter of one of the original killers, unless they're like half sisters, then then she's the daughter too. Of one of the original killers. And for some reason, Ghostface was going after her. What's he saying to her?
No, please, I'm begging you, please don't hurt them. Really? You can't save your own sister? All you have to do is say, kill Richie. Or say, kill Tara. And I'll make sure to hit all the organs I missed last time.
Fuck you. I'm begging you, please.
Oh, who's on the phone?
One. Choose. Because you're a selfish bitch who can't make a decision to save the life of someone you love. Maybe you're too weak for this franchise.
You're too weak.
Or maybe I'm just stalling for time. Fuck you.
Oh yeah. Whoa. Okay. Not so bad after all. It's alright. It's passable, barely watchable. I mean, eating, something that I don't want to be eating. It's helping. Ooh, shit. Who just got shot? I saw some blood splatter. So was it the killer or was that Dewey? Who got hit with his own firearm? Or was that splatter like pieces breaking from the wall? Oh damn, oh damn. Alright, now, you gotta wonder, is this killer wearing Kevlar? Like a bulletproof vest? like I have to shoot him in the head. They always come back. Oh, but he's got a revolver. Wheel gun. Nice. We still got 50 minutes left in the movie. So far, we're an hour and 4. Yeah. Then Dewey's going back. Shoot the killer in the head. Oh, fuck. What? Oh, man. Oh, God. He got distracted by his phone. Oh, God. See, this is unfortunate. This is the kind of shit you watch it for, but it really sucks. Because you also don't want it to happen. But it's happening. Oh, Dewey. Dewey. That's Dewey's fault. I mean, because he had the opportunity to leave. Because it was like, I gotta go back and shoot him in the head. I'm like, no, who gives a fuck? You know. But that's what happened. So they're pulling out somebody on a stretcher. Is it Dewey? When they're holding her back, they're holding Gail back. So this, I don't know, I feel like they're not going to make another one of these. Which, I mean, it's questionable whether or not they should. So now you have a Gail Weathers, or whatever her name is, looking sad. So she's in the hospital. The older sister Sam is there talking to her, trying to console her, or whatever. Let's listen into this dialogue. What do I have to say?
My sister would be dead.
I guarantee you, once I hear how this comes out, the sound level, I'm probably just going to put the gunfire a lot lower level. But I'm going to use it in the background for some other stuff. I just got to move further away from the war zone. I have to move away from the gunfire. It's not a very secure location. But, you know, that's what happens. This is what a lot of people in the world are going through. So who am I to be so safe and secure and unobstructed by the sounds of war? You know?
I'm sorry. For what? You say my
Well, what are we looking at here? The White House to announce second COVID-19 booster. Free COVID-19 vaccine boosters available here. Okay.
I blame you for leaving me too.
That's never gonna happen.
Why didn't you come to me back then?
Sister to sister, heart to heart. Now, talk about don't ever leave me again. I was scared to turn out like him.
You could never be like him.
I'm gonna start using this microphone to do some AMR stuff because it's got like a right, I mean a left, right, that's a left, and a right.
So what do we do now?
I wonder objects I should
In these situations.
use first, and what podcast I'll put it on. You know, I know what I'll do. I'll put it on probably the Uniquilibrium podcast and combine the AMR with binaural beats and the isochronic tones and stuff like that. But what was that sound?
It's Sam. You know who you
I
are.
had a dream about creating some sound designs
Sorry.
that weren't necessarily gamma synchrony, but it was a form of 3D soundscapes that I had a dream about it, and it was really appropriate for what I was
Sorry if that's weird for you.
what I create. I mean, I call them demi-phase, but anyway. So now Sam is talking to Neve Campbell's character, who
Really sorry about Duke.
she was
Taking my sister away from all this.
the main character who the killer was after in the first
Learning too.
Scream movie.
Work and always follow. All due respect, that's your life, not mine. I'm not so sure about that. What do you want from me, lady? Hey, watch your tone, new girl. You know how they always say it goes back to the original? Here's the original. I want your help. Because you're wrong, this is your life now, which means that whoever this is going to keep coming for you. So I want you to help us kill him. You want me to help you and the host of a morning show commit murder. Correct. And I'm what in this scenario? The bait? The helpless victim? If the shoe fits, you're not helpless, Sam. He killed your friend, he killed ours, and I have kids, which means I won't sleep until he's in the ground. I'm sorry about what this has done to your lives, but no matter what you or the killer or anyone says, this isn't my story.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of town, huh?
Sorry, that's my boyfriend Richie.
Nice to meet you, man. Sam, please get in the car so we never have to see these people ever again.
Sam, no, we're leaving. That's the only way I can protect
What
you.
about your sister? Oh, her sister's in the car.
Hey, good luck.
Wow.
You too.
Okay, so now Neve Campbell and
Horrible. Don't worry, I have a plan.
She seems really tough.
Who gives a shit? He said himself he's gonna go after her. I'm gonna track her in a car. Seems like something Outlanders would do. Take that as a compliment.
put a tracker on the car. Leaving Woodsboro, city limit. They think they're gonna escape the killer.
You good back there? Where's what?
My inhaler, I usually keep an extra one.
So these booster shots. The Biden administration will be giving elderly Americans a second COVID-19 booster shot. Multiple people familiar with the plan told the New York Times. Those above the age of 50 will be able to get a second booster of either the Pfizer, BioNTech, or Moderna vaccines.
She needs it.
However, multiple issues complicate the plan as the administration has to calculate when the next COVID-19 wave could hit the U.S., sources told the Times. The administration will want to get the second booster to the elderly before another wave hits, but not too far before that protection could wane. The White House advisor Anthony Fauci said, so there's a party happening right now.
Shots? Really? This is supposed to be a memorial.
Well, this is how I know it. I can distract myself from the looming specter of death.
Hey, we're low on beer. Alright, there's one medicine. Go get some.
So this girl just got sent to the basement to go get beer. Not cool. Wouldn't do it. Looks like she's going on her phone for her flashlight app. White House advisor Anthony Fauci said last week that COVID-19 cases could begin increasing in the coming weeks. I would not be surprised if in the next few weeks we see somewhat of either a flattening of our diminution, or maybe even an increase, Fauci said on the ABC podcast Start Here. ABC News has a podcast called Start Here. I would not be surprised if in the next few weeks we see somewhat of either a flattening of our diminution. Is that? I know the word, but it just seems like it's spelled diminution, or maybe even an increase, Fauci said on the ABC News podcast Start Here. However, it is unclear how dangerous this wave could be compared to past increases as the BA.2 variant begins to become the dominant strand in the U.S. That was from The Hill in the White House. So that's cool. So ABC News has a podcast called Start Here. Something I've been meaning to do is get in touch with some experts about COVID-19 and interview them on my podcast. All this difficult because I'm such a fucking crazy person. But actually, I don't think so. Anyway, so the girl went down to the basement to get beer by herself, but then the beautiful twin girl, she followed her downstairs, gave her a scare, and was like, "You never go anywhere by yourself," which is true, in the horror movie stuff. And they both, made it out alive. But now the other twin, the male twin with his girlfriend, who we first saw in the beginning of the movie, so they're making out. I'm gonna unplug this. Seems like that speaker is charged enough. I gotta charge this mobile device here. As I speak to you in your left ear. Alright. Okay. It's interesting. Loomis is also the name. I don't know. I wonder if that's a nod to Halloween. Because there's Dr. Loomis in that movie. Oh, they're watching Stab. That's great. Okay, here we go.
Do it, don't go outside ever.
She's not texting me back.
Mindy? She's my girlfriend. I love her.
That was your girlfriend.
You're just gonna sit here and watch a movie about our uncle getting stabbed?
It calms me down, okay? I'm also gonna smoke some weed and possibly go to Francis.
Have fun.
Oh my god, at least take some sort of weapon.
Here you go.
Her twin brother goes out. Apparently the twin girl is likes girls too. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Everybody listen, please don't cancel me. That water was good. All right. Oh boy. So now, not only did he go outside, but now his girlfriend, supposedly, who I'm guessing probably was kidnapped by the killer, is leading him on like some kind of hunt, because I guess he's like tracking her phone or something like that. This is so fucking dumb. How could you be so stupid? This is the kind of shit right here that causes anger. Okay, you're outside by yourself, and now you're trying to track your girlfriend's or ex-girlfriend's, whatever the hell's going on, phone by yourself. I mean, oh my goodness. It doesn't make any sense.
No.
Yeah. Oh shit. So right when he decides that no, it's not a good idea, then of course, Ghostface shows up. He gets one good hit on Ghostface, but he already got stabbed in the leg. And why are you not going back towards the house where everybody is? Where are you going? It looks like he's going to some isolated barn or something like that, or some like secondary like guest house or something. Gosh, the behavior is so dumb. And the beeper that's tracking his girlfriend's phone seems like it's getting closer. He's got blood on his fingers because he was holding his stabbed leg, and so it's not working properly. Oh boy, he's trying to turn off the tracker because the killer's tracking him through the phone. Fuck, dude, his leg is bleeding like shit. I'm telling you, man, these killers, they know how to stab in the right place. I mean, oh man. Let's see, we're an hour and 21 minutes there, hour and 21 here. Yeah, I think we're just about right. This movie's, and oh god, it just fucking stabbed the fucking living life out of him. So we got 33 minutes remaining. And the twin, he shouldn't have went outside by himself. His sister told him to take a weapon, but it didn't help. God, then the killer just be stabbing, like, just stabbing is such a horrible way to get killed. Thor 4 trailer receives disappointing release update. May. So we got March, April, May, so 2 months.
Both Sam and Tara here have been attacked twice, and now they're here, which makes this place a huge murder target. If I were you, I would probably leave. I'm trying to be nice. Get the fuck out. Sincerely, get the fuck out. Thank you. Thank you all. I'm saving your life. Thanks, teams. Thank you so much.
Well, I didn't know Fox X had an X-Men series. Alright. Back to Scream. Okay, so now the twin. So nobody found her brother's dead body. Because some dude, the boyfriend of Sam, came and kicked everybody out. And the twin is sitting by herself on a couch. She's pretty. She might die next.
Well, he's dead. Great. I can't have sex, and I can't get arrested. Shitty. Where's my brother? I don't know, Mindy. Probably off accusing everyone of being the killer. I really went looking for you. I guess. Okay.
Oh boy, so now the twin sister and the girlfriend has had a conversation about how the brother went looking for her and she hasn't seen him. Oh boy. And these bitches are arguing and her brother's missing.
A little bit now, yeah.
I thought you said I was too boring to be the killer. Maybe it's this. What do you think, huh? You're the expert. You know what eventually happens? Expert.
Okay, so the girlfriend's obviously a fucking psycho bitch herself, even if she's not the killer.
Enjoy your stupid movie.
She is a dumb bitch. Yep, that's what I just said. She's a psycho. How do people end up acting like that? I just... The food energy is wearing off. That stupid phone ringing again. Unknown caller.
Hello, you need to get out of that house right now. Do you know where I am? You're in Stu Walker's house where your dad and Stu killed everyone. Someone planned to get you there. You need to get the fuck out, Sam.
Somebody planned to get you there in Stu Macher's house where Stu and Ordinary killed everybody. Okay, so now the expert is watching the expert in a movie and where Ghostface is sneaking up. Dude, the same thing is happening. Wait a minute. The same exact thing is happening in the movie that she's watching that's happening to her. Behind you, turn around. Fuck, man. This is some bullshit. Yep. She just threw something at the killer and the killer just ran away.
What did you do to her? Me? No, I didn't do anything. The killer. Is she okay?
What the fuck?
Richie, where the fuck are you?
I just went to the basement to get some beer.
You went to the basement alone?
I asked her to come with me. She said no.
Stay the fuck back.
Jesus Christ. He's with Tara, but the rest of you are going to around. One of you is the fucking killer.
Everybody's freaking out.
Why is there blood on your hands?
Everybody's freaking out.
Fucking killer! I know.
Oh, fuck.
Welcome to Act 3.
Wow. That's the girl that I thought was super hot. She ended up being,
There are always two killers.
anyway. Well, this is crazy.
Same place with the knife.
Oh, boy.
The other killer might be Tara.
What?
She's the one that brought us here.
Oh,
She's
boy.
been strange for years.
He's blaming the sister now.
How well do you really know?
What is really going on right now? So this is what you said. This is what you watch for. This is what you watch for. This kind of stuff. Lock his ass in the basement. Okay, so finally Courtney Cox and Nev Campbell's character show up. You got guns in the trunk. She gives her a gun. So now the two OGs have guns. They hear screaming, so it sounds about right. Alright. As they approach the front door. Yep. Damn, you know it was a trap. How'd you let yourself get shot?
You gotta go to the hospital.
Oh, boy. Oh, come on. Where are we at? We're at the final. Yeah. It's an hour and 30 minutes. We still got 24 minutes, good 20 to 24 minutes left, depending on how long the credits are. I'd say 20. So we got 20 minutes to go before they resolve this. Nev Campbell just walked into the house after Courtney Cox just got shot in the gut. Just got shot in the gut. Oh, man. That's not good.
Anyone know anything killer or not? You have 5 seconds to show yourself.
Damn. What, you just gonna shoot at a door without knowing who's behind it? What if you shoot like a scared person? That's not cool. Nobody does that. Well, I've seen it happen in movies before, and I've always wondered why somebody would do that. Like, you don't know who's dead. You're just gonna shoot the fucking door? I mean, I would at least step off to the side of it, maybe bang on it a couple times, and see if something happens, like if somebody shoots through it. You know? See if somebody shoots through it or something, or if they answer. And, we'll see. So anyway, Sam finds her sister Sarah or Tara in the closet tied up. Is about to cut her loose and then looks at her and stops because she got the idea put in her head that maybe it's her sister by the boyfriend who said that there's always 2 killers. And it could be your sister because she's estranged. And goddamn, what the fuck is she? Dude, you can't give untrained people guns. She's just shooting at closed doors. How do you know who could be behind there? Damn. So it's the cliche, people are fighting over a weapon and they both fall over a railing and slam on the floor, and so now it's going to take them both a minute to get up because they're injured, and then there's a guy who got shot in the leg who's rushing down the stairs, so now it's a rush to see who can get to the weapon first. It's kind of tense, you know, but who got that? Who is that? Oh, it's Sam. Oh, fuck! Good Lord. Wow. And you know what? He's the least good-looking one out of the whole bunch. So maybe that should have been like a sign. At least out of the guys, you know. And why do these killers? They start telling the story, and then you take that deep breath in, and they start talking. Then and oh boy. And he started twisting the knife. Oh, her name is Amber. Which, interestingly enough, is comes from ancient Greek. The ancient Greek word Electra. Electra comes from because somebody was rubbing some resin, some amber-colored resin, against fur and discovered static electricity. So they called it Electra. So the word amber is Electra. The name Amber is Electra in the ancient Greek. So amber resin, the Greek name is Electra because of its ability to when it's rubbed against by fur to hold a static charge. So yeah, well, you know. Oh boy. So we're coming to the finale of the movie here. Oh boy. So now it's just dialogue at the end explaining all their motives and shit. So let's see, what are they talking about?
Just to get her back to Woodsburg.
The biggest problem, the sad noises. There's no like wires or Jason Voorhees. No bad guy to keep coming back. But the illegitimate daughter of the original mastermind?
And it's so weird how these people's personality change all of a sudden when they feel like they've got the upper hand and they just start talking all smug and so stupid. Oh boy.
But I guess being a sexually available woman is supposed to be empowering these days.
Well, now you're just quoting the original.
It wouldn't work with just you, Sam. See, we had to bring the legacy characters back to make it matter. Can't have a bona fide Halloween without Jamie Lee.
Nope.
Dewey had to die to make it real. Bullshit. Passion.
What the hell?
Because our movie had fucking stakes. Because anyone can die in a requel.
Fuck, man. Just a stabbing. Oh boy. I just want it to wrap up so I can go to sleep. That's the point where I'm at now. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and you know,
Fans are gonna be the ones who win.
just
Nailed it, baby.
just a little bit more than 15 minutes left.
You really should have listened to Dewey. He nailed it in one. Dude, look at his love interests. Are you fucking stupid?
Yeah, Dewey did say it was the boyfriend. Dewey did say that.
Fuck, she's not here.
And tighter. Guess you're not as persuasive as you thought.
Oh boy.
That's for you.
I could give you little sisters gonna make a difference. She's our fucking pincushion at this point.
Amber, fan out. She couldn't have gotten far.
I can't find her!
Good. That's nice. Alright, well. The B team is fighting back. Oh! And she bit him like a fucking zombie. Oh, man. Damn.
Let me guess, the movie you're doing?
Now she's begging for her life.
Please, it's not my fault. I'm just a dumb kid. I just wanted to be a part of something.
You killed my best
Yeah, they should just.
Died like a pussy.
They should just kill her. What are they waiting for? Oh boy, this is dumb. It would be cool if Nev Campbell suplexed her. She was in the perfect position for it.
Thing about slashers, Sam.
Wow.
This one yours? Only one way to find out.
That's the last thing Dewey saw before he dumped you. I can't believe you have to do that, both.
But you're forgetting Nev is still around. There's two of them.
It's over.
What's she looking over at? A gun? What's going on? Get up.
To pass the torch. It's all yours, bitch.
Oh, she just headbutted.
You want to do the honors? This one's yours. Sorry about Dewey. Fuck you.
Oh shit. That is fucked up. Wow.
Enjoy that torch.
So, one down, one to go. So, the killer lady of the pair is done. Again, another fight at the top of the staircase. Oh, man. I mean, we know that they're all... Oh, he's got a gun. We know that the so-called good guys, right, the movie, I mean, the killer's gonna get fucked up. He's gonna lose, but it's like, when? Wrap it up, B. Wrap it up.
What are you gonna do now, huh? Scary phone call to me? Closet into a space mask? No. Because you're the villain. The villain dies at the end.
What is wrong with him?
I'm introducing a new rule.
What was that? Huh? Well,
Never fuck with the daughter of a serial killer.
Damn. Damn. Alright, I mean, that's... It's awful. But somehow... Damn! I can't believe she did that with there's still blood all over the knife, so what's the point in that? It's just a thing to do? It's terrible. Terrible. Very, very terrible.
They always come back.
Shoot him in the head. There you go. Alright.
Okay then.
So we got 2 OGs. Oh my gosh.
Still prefer the package.
You know, what would be interesting? What if it was Nev Campbell and Courtney Cox's characters setting this stuff up all along from the beginning, and just making it seem like it's just all this one big elaborate scheme, and they've been doing this the whole time. What about that? What about that? You ever think about that? Ever think about that one? If that was it. So finally, alright, fucking, they're just all fucking dead. All the bad guys, the killers, are dead. Finally. Ah. I mean, this was just excruciating. Oh my goodness. So there's nothing new in this movie. Nothing at all. But it's still so watchable. I don't know why. So, I mean, you know, it's just one of those things that they did. No, it looks like Courtney Cox had a lot of surgery on her face. I could be wrong, but I mean, it's really tight looking. Could be injections or something. I guess, which is a form of, it's a medical procedure. But anyway, I mean, Neve Campbell looks more natural. I mean, like, does that matter? That's so shallow with me. That's great. No, shallow is okay. As long as you also have a more penetrating side of your character where you also care about the inner workings of others. And so, although, if I compare the way Neve Campbell looks in this movie to the way she did in Skyscraper with Dwayne Johnson, I think she looks younger in this one. But who knows? I guess I'm going to have to view that after this before I go to sleep to see, And the weird thing is that somehow her imaginary serial killer father that she's hallucinating about in the movie is kind of a hero in this. Like, they have like some kind of partnership. And so it's kind of creepy. It's really weird how that worked out. So, well, I mean, this is not a happy ending to the movie, of course. I mean, there's so many people killed and injured. And so really, if we look at all of these Scream movies, none of them have happy endings. They have resolutions, they have a climax, they have an ending in that the killers at the time are dispatched, they're done away with, but it's not good. I mean, these are very terrible. Oh wow, it's the same house. I mean, for Wes. So these are, so I mean, these movies all together are just, they're sick. They're really sick. So I'm glad that they're not as gory as the Saw movie. The Saw movies, after a while, I just couldn't watch them anymore. But they were just really evil and demented. So anyway, that's done. So yeah, and I was kind of right. The movie, it says 154. Here we're at 149, and the movie ended. So there's about 5 minutes of ending credits. So that's it. That was Scream 5 in a WarZone. My commentary. Melissa Barrera. Kyle Gallner. He wasn't in it very long. Mason Gooding. He was one of the twins. He was the male twin. He got killed. Mikey Madison. Dylan Minette. Jenna Ortega. Jack Quaid. Marley Shelton. Skeet Ulrich. That is him. How come it didn't look like him? Maybe, anyway, Jasmine Savoy Brown. Maybe they did some makeup or some special effects to make him look as young as he did in the other movies. Sonia Amar. Reggie Conquest, Roger L. Jackson. So they had Roger L. Jackson was in the mask with them. Heather Matarazzo and Chester Tam. With Courtney Cox, David Arquette, and Nev Campbell. So, those are the three OGs. Paramount Pictures and Spyglass Media Group, Project X Entertainment Production. A radio silence film. Alright. Alright, Scream 5. You know, it's alright. Nothing special. Okay, folks. We're done. Here's Veil of Chains.